So just to get started, what I'll do is tell you a little bit about how I work. I'm a professional animal communicator of over 17 years, and I also teach it. So when I communicate with them, I'm just tuning into their energy of the animal. I see sometimes images of what is going on with the animal from their perspective. I sometimes hear things. It's not like you're hearing it from the outside. It's like sentences in your own, but you can tell the difference between your own thoughts and the pet's thoughts. Sometimes I will feel things on my body, like its paw hurting, my hand will hurt, or something will get like a little twinge or something. And there's also just sometimes like a knowing, and also emotional feeling. You pick up on their emotions. It isn't just seeing that image or that video of what the animal is seeing or hearing something or feeling something. It's what's the feeling of that. It often doesn't mean anything to me, so I just give it to you because you understand things that I don't. If it doesn't make sense, I also want you to let me know. I do think most people can do this, and I teach it, and I think everyone can do it if they want to. And I actually have brand new class. If you're interested in finding out more about that, I have it in the description. You can also go to intuitivetouchanimalcare.com. You can actually do that if you want a free meditation for communicating with animals, or you want a handbook about using essential oils with pets. Those are free, and they're on the front page of my website. When I tuned in with Angel, I saw what lit up right away was a big like pond or some kind of body of water that looked not too small. It looked a little bit bigger, and it's interesting because what I saw, I asked her what about that, and I got a good feeling, but I also got like a plane or something going over it, some kind of or water device, like something that you would play with on the water going over it, and that really didn't mean anything to me personally. So I'm just letting you know that, Carol. That's what Angel told me. Let me know if you want me to ask her more about that, and let me know if that makes sense or doesn't make sense. So other than that, let me see what else comes in. She says wet. So we're like the same theme is going on right now. She says target practice, sailing, like all this like interesting like activity. Like she goes, mention it to her, mention it. Then it was like ice. Okay, so you say, I hear you fine, thanks. She swims in the river. Okay, well, she's pretty excited about that. She wanted me to know about that. That was like the very important thing she wanted to mention. So that's wonderful. She likes that a lot. That keeps her young. I feel like that's really good for her. I spoke to Angel last week. Carol said that she would like me to check in with Angel regarding the hot air balloon and her accident of falling in the river off the ice in the winter. Perhaps you can tell how dangerous ice can be. So that came up in the conversation. Carol posted in the comment today that for that show, the information that was coming out made sense to her about Angel, the lake that she's on, that there's a hot air balloon, but she fell in the river off the ice. I will tell her that. Okay, so the way this works is I'm just showing Angel this body of water and telling Angel not to go near the ice. Okay. She gets extremely excited about it. I'm telling her to stay off of it, but I feel her like going towards it regardless, like this like overwhelming excitement going towards it. I don't know if the balloon incident, I'm seeing that too at the same time. So I'm not sure without you being here what exactly happened, but she gets so excited about that body of water. It's funny because I see her with the gentle lead, which is like a thing, if you don't know what it is, it goes over their nose and then it buckles behind their ears. And I'm just seeing her with something like that. So I don't know if you've had any trouble like controlling her, but I'm seeing her with wearing that. You might need some help when she gets that excited. Oh, okay, she has a new harness with which she pulls my wheelchair. So you want to keep reinforcing that with her, even like when you're there at the water. Communicate with her and tell her it's dangerous. Keep reinforcing these things because animals, we can tell them things, and sometimes they just get it and then the behavior changes. Sometimes that will happen. But sometimes when their drive takes over, they just don't have the control to stop the behavior. Okay, so you're saying we walk over the river on the pedway and she watches the river all the time. Oh, she's really drawn to it. She's really excited about that water. I don't trust that she's just gonna get it. I would definitely reinforce it with her. I show them very graphic, scary things sometimes, so I would really go for it. Show her going in there and she doesn't come out and you're devastated and her little soul goes up to heaven. Rub my belly, rub my belly, rub my belly, my belly, my belly. Rub my belly, rub my belly, rub my